We are on lesson 4 today, and it is RDW. Yay! Our favorite! Here's my room. Oh, what is that? I would not be eating all that candy without you. Maybe there's some way I can get you some before the end of the year's over. And here's my classroom today. I took out all the desks because they're wanting to wax the floors soon. So I am here all alone in a very empty room. Alrighty, let's turn in our workbooks to page 133. And hopefully you have worked these problems already and you're just checking your work. So if you haven't done that, I want you to pause and try the whole problem set first and then watch the video, because you have everything you need to know to solve these problems. So let's see if you got them right. Number 1, Beth is allowed 2 hours of TV time each week. Her sister is allowed 2 times as much. So how many minutes of TV can Beth's sister watch? Well, let's go back to our favorite tape diagram since we're RDWing today. Beth can watch 2 hours of TV. Okay, so here's 1 hour, here's 2 hours. 2 hours. Her sister is allowed 2 times as much. Well, if this is 2 hours, 2 times that would be 4 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4. And these are hours, so I probably should have labeled that. 2 hours, 4 hours. So it says, how many minutes of TV can Beth's sister watch? Well, how many minutes is in an hour? Does anybody remember? Ledger, you got it. 60 minutes in an hour. Let's review. Let's check our chart. 60 minutes in an hour. Okay. So if this is 60 minutes, each one of these, her sister can watch 60 minutes times 4 hours, which is 240 minutes. Her sister watches 240 minutes. Sorry, that's messy. Okay, I kind of cheat on my sentences there. All right, number 2, let's check. Clay weighs 9 times as much as his baby sister. Ooh, okay, well, let's draw that. Here's Clay, and here's his sister. Well, if he weighs 9 times as much, I'm just going to give her 1 little box and him 9 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he weighs 9 times as much as his sister. Clay weighs 63 pounds, so let's label that. 63 pounds. Well, just as a side note, what goes in every box? We had 9 boxes, so 63 divided by 9 is... Addison got it, yes, 7. So 7 goes in every box. So his sister weighs 7 pounds. Okay, well, let's see what the question is. How much does his baby sister weigh in ounces? Oh, how many ounces are in a pound? Who knows? Who knows? Hope? Yes, you got it. There are 16 ounces in a pound, remember? 16 ounces in a pound. Okay, so if I take these 7 pounds that his sister weighs and multiply by 16 ounces, that'll tell me how many ounces she weighs. So his sister weighs, 112 ounces. Okay, so hopefully you've gotten these right so far. Let's look at the next one. Helen has 4 yards of rope. Daniel has 4 times as much rope as Helen. Okay, so here's Helen, and I'm going to make her box. And she has 4 yards. So how about I just put a 4 here? 4 yards. But Daniel has 4 times as much as that. So I'm going to do 4 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's a 4 in every box, which means how much rope does he have? 4 times 4, he's got 16 yards of rope. Okay, well, how many more feet of rope does Daniel have compared to Helen? Well, feet. How many feet are in a yard? Who knows? Who knows? Victoria? Yes, exactly. There are 3 feet in a yard. 3 feet in 1 yard. Very good. So, Helen has 12 feet. And Daniel has, let's see, 48 feet. So how many more feet of rope does Daniel have compared to Helen? How many more? 48 minus 12 is 36. I didn't actually explain how I got this. I was looking back at that and trying to think at the same time. But if this is 4 yards, that means each one of these is 12 feet, right? 12 feet, 12 feet, 12 feet, 12 feet. That's how I got 48 feet. Sorry about that. Okay, so when you subtract how many more feet of rope does Daniel have, he has 36 more feet. Okay, so hopefully, so far, so good. All right, number 4. A dishwasher uses 11 liters of water for each cycle. A dishwasher. So let's label that. 11 liters. Okay, a washing machine uses 5 times as much water. So a washing machine, let's do 5 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be, what's 5 times 11? That's 55 liters. Combined, so that means put together, I'm going to make a bracket over here. How many milliliters of water are used for 1 cycle of each machine? Well, if I put these together, 11 plus 55 is 66 liters. But it asks for milliliters. So how many milliliters are in a liter? Let's see who remembers. Yes, 1,000. There are 1,000 milliliters in every liter. Okay, so when we come back to our work, if we multiplied this by 1,000, we would get 66,000 milliliters. All right, and last question. Joyce bought 2 pounds of apples. She bought 3 times as many pounds of potatoes as apples. The melons she bought were 10 ounces lighter than the total weight of the potatoes. So how many ounces did the melons weigh? Okay, and this is a good problem that shows us why we do tape diagrams, to keep up with all that information. So let's start back at the beginning. Okay, she bought some apples and she bought 2 pounds. So I'm just gonna label my apples and I'm gonna put 2 pounds, LBS, pounds. Then it says she bought 3 times as many pounds of potatoes. So I'm gonna label 3 boxes because it's 3 times as many. And that would be 2 pounds, 2 pounds, 2 pounds, 2, 4, 6. So she's got 6 pounds of potatoes. Okay, then it says that the melons she bought were 10 ounces lighter. So the melons tape diagram is shorter than the potatoes tape diagram by 10 ounces. They're 10 ounces lighter. 10 ounces. 10 ounces lighter. So I want to know, how many ounces did the melon weigh? Okay, well, since this is asking in ounces, let's talk about ounces up here. How many ounces are in a pound? It was 16. Okay, so let's look at the potatoes. 16 ounces times those 6 pounds of potatoes would be 96 ounces. Well, it says the melons are 10 ounces lighter than that. So we subtract 10 ounces and we get 86 ounces. And that's all you have to do on this problem. The melons weigh 86 ounces. And we're done. Hope you followed that okay and you're having a super day. You can move on to the exit ticket. See you guys later.